Neutral field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Philadelphia Eagles. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Things will be lacking, my bruh, so what are we lacking? I could point it down, so much that's around, better settle down, no point doing that, no, they send the hounds, bite me in that, put me in the ground, turn me into ash, put your carry down.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And a big run right out of the blocks. He gets forward for 9 on the first play of the game.
Brings up second and a yard.
Hey, easy, 63, back. Crowd up, Yanni.
A second down throw for Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown.
So it's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Here's a handoff to Barkley.
This play right here is just a clear example of just how hard it is to bring this back down, Mike. I mean, he had to break multiple tackles just to get back to the original line of scrimmage. But give credit to the defense. They kept bringing bodies at him, and they're eventually able to get him down for no gain.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Off the bootleg, it's Hurts. Moving to his right. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be close to the first down. Out of bounds, just a little short. Need to pick it up on 3rd down.
That's a smart play. 2nd down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable 3rd down.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. He'll try to run here with Barkley. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down. They'll try it now with Barkley. 1st down and more inside the 40. And he will score. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Terrific way, great to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
And now they want to show they mean business here. Offense going to remain out there and try for 2.
The Eagles will set up for the 2.
Now Hurts. That'll be caught. And he's in for the 2. So just like that, a quick 8-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
First carry for King Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Forced out to his right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
13 yards on the catch there. Good for a Raven first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second and 7.
Handoff running left is Henry. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up. They'll try and run for this with Henry. Henry rumbles to the first down and more. And he'll finally be taken down at the Ravens' 24-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll go again here with Henry. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Reed Blankenship coming up from his safety spot to make the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 21, here's second and 7. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. Exiting the pocket right. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. From the 35, it's first and 10. A shotgun snap. That's over the middle and intercepted. And these guys are going to be set up with a short field as they look to draw closer and perhaps draw even in this one.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
A first down throw for Jackson. This one caught downfield by Flowers. And he's in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. Baltimore. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. And that is not going to work. It's incomplete. Trying to tie the game with a two-point conversion, but unable to do so. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd down at the 36-yard line.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. Lejante Wester deep for Baltimore. Oh, not a good punt there. This is a duck. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Drops for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. His offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
3rd and long for Jackson. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 40-yard line.
Fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Throw on the run is complete. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 9.
On the play. Brings up second down.
Off the play fake. Hurts. Rolling right. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. Now it's going to be third down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. The open receiver is Dotson. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it fourth down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on fourth down.
It's the quarterback with a sneak, and he's going to have an Eagles first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on fourth down.
Eagles first down.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. Uh-oh. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Give them 14 on that one. Good for its Eagles first down.
Eagles.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And he's going to get pelted at the end, but he keeps possession of the football. Setting up first and goal.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, when you decide to pick up those yards with your feet, you got to pay a price. And in this case, he takes a big shot, but not before he's able to pick up that first down.
5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal.
Great. Set. Anyone, hey, 73.
On play action, here's Hurts.
That's a good effort here by the quarterback. He does the wise thing. He picks up all he can, all while protecting himself. He hightails it out of bounds. Positive gain, second down.
Now here's second and goal.
Great.
But the fullback trying to power it home. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. They're out there to block most of the time, but Greg, great reward for the fullback to carry it in for the touchdown.
Not every team in the league even carries a fullback, but man, if you have one on your roster, Mike, not many better places to use them than down here on the goal line.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Justice Hill to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the play fake. Jackson rolling to the left. Now he'll run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Second and inches. From the gun, Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
It's a loss of 4 yards. Brings up
On fourth down, they snap it to Jackson. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to have the Ravens first down by a couple of yards. They get 5 there on 4th and 3.
a gain of 5. And the Ravens first down.
They'll give it, going left. There's Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? Once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
First down.
Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down. Now they'll set up to throw. Headed left, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system, and all these early sacks, yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. And he will go all the way. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Ravens. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more. He'll drop to throw. And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit.
To kick off for Baltimore.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric. Ran up by the lux and that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. The diabetic, they mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette and the yelling.
On first down, it's Hurts. Out to his right. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
63.
They'll run it here with Saquon. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A pickup there of 13 First down, Philadelphia.
That's good for the Eagles. First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hurts now. Forced out wide. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a run.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Here's 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out. Bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down.
73! 73! Out! 180, 180!
To the air again. So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge 4th down stop.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 12. First down, Ravens.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. A pass pulled in by Henry. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's a 2nd and 6.
36-yard line.
Again, right up the middle to Henry. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Shaq Barr, the All-Pro, makes the stop.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Henry. And they bring him down to 23, but that will do just fine. Move the chains. First down picked up. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing Jackson. And he's in. Jay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
And this is no good. The rookie misses the extra point. We'll see if that affects him or the game the rest of the way.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. This just makes it to the landing zone. It's taken at the 18. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Hurts looking to throw on first down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Now this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, they'll try the onside kick.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the give, here's Henry. He managed to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Adoree Jackson makes the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Toss running left. It's Henry. Oh, yeah. And he'll be lucky to just get some positive yards out of that one. Out of bounds, pickup of 2.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Here's Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and 1. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Is a turnover on downs.
No touch. Hey, not anyone else.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. Barkley's got the 1st down and more. And he will score. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The Eagles will set up
To throw, Hurts. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, let him do the rest.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. In motion goes Likely. On the ground, here's Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. Screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. First down. They'll run it with Henry. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Reed Blankenship coming up from his safety spot to make the stop. From the 43, here's 2nd and 6. Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. Oh, that is out of his reach, overshooting him on the deep ball. Incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down. Now Jackson on the move. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have a Ravens first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on fourth down. On the handoff, it's Henry. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Brings up second down.
They'll go again here with Henry. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Third and long. With a shotgun, here's Jackson. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. And he's into the end zone. DeAndre Hopkins. Touchdown, Ravens. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now faking the give. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here is Shipley on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And they'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A loss of a yard on the play. Brings up third and 7.
63.
On third down, it's Hurts. Left side, it's caught by Brown. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
Hey, 73, 73. Hey. Kyle, let's get it.
They're indeed going. It's Hurts. Escaping the pressure right. And he's gonna get there. He's got the first down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chains.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down Had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor, and this time it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 13 yards on that pass play. Good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Fake the give. Now it's Hurts. He finds Devontae Smith. And he will get into the end zone. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the two-point conversion.
The Eagles will set up for the two-point conversion.
Saquon going to try to run it in and make it 3 for 3 on two-point conversions. He's into the end zone for the score.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Forward. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. He's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
They'll go right back to Henry. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And that is incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it's going to be 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
That is brought in. And he's going to have the Ravens first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Jackson pushed out to his right. taking off, and he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. In motion goes Likely. This is Henry. And he'll take this one in. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
Big moment here for the Ravens as they will go for the two-point conversion.
The Ravens will...
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. They took the shot, but it doesn't pan out. They'll remain down by one here in the fourth quarter. So it is back to a one-point game now in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. A return now from the 4. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Maybe on that rapid pay the bills. Now I'm finna, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions been louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Off the play fake, Hurts. There's the tight end, Greg Calcaterra. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
They'll let the fullback try to push the pot. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. He needed 2 and gained 6.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On play action, Hurts. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
63.
They'll run it here with Saquon. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
It's 3rd and 4. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple.
It's 4th down.
Hey, Silver.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll try to run for it. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on fourth down. There are 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
63, 63, 60. Don't touch that. 180, 180. Don't touch.
On play action, here's Hurts. Forced to his right. He'll take off again. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of the defense, and we saw it again here.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
2nd and 10.
Great. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Crowd left, get it. Hey.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's taken in right side by Goddard. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Third and 2. Here we go. We'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's going to have an Eagles first down by about a yard. So they pick it up on 3rd and 2.
That's another Eagles first down.
Go Silver, ready?
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
63. 73. Alpha. Hey. Tiger Hornet. Crowd left Yeti. Don't touch.
Here's Barkley. And he's into the end zone yet again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
Oh, no good. He missed it. That might be a big miss here in a 1-score game in the 4th quarter. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is is just get the ball out of your hand. Get it to the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Jackson now on second down. That is caught. It is Hopkins. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game.
Quarterback knew the blitz was coming. You could hear him pre-snap communicating with the guys up front, but sometimes it's just the perfect defensive call, and there weren't enough blockers to account for all the rushers. He had to get the ball out quick, and thankfully for him, he got it out just in the nick of time. They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
He will have the conversion and more. And he's going to have a Ravens first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on fourth down.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things. A highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Second down at the 19.
Here's second down. From the gun, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
The Ravens now going to use their final timeout, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play.
At the 5-yard line.
Second down, Jackson. And it's a touchdown! They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it 2-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win, and the crowd rising to make this even more difficult.
Mike, this is the right call. I know it didn't necessarily work out for them in this case, but with this little amount of time left, try to end the game in regulation. Don't force this thing to overtime. They get that 2-point play, barring a miracle, they win. They end up coming up short, but I still think it's the right play.
That score, too little, too late. They need a recovery and a miracle here. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. So it's a win here for the Eagles. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.